as well. And then if there's any ballas over on YouTube and want to just chat to see if that chat is working over there as well, that would be huge. Just gives me that understanding, like if all these are connected, all I have to do is look at one chat, because I'm multi-streaming right now over on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Instagram. So I need to make sure that there's a way to like migrate all of these big, so that's Ben. So Ben, thank you. Okay, cool. So we are a freshman. Catcher, second base. Eggs below 70. Arm below 60 to 65. So 63. 60-8.5. Pop time 2-2. Cool. So I appreciate that, by the way. Takes brave soldiers to put themselves out there, but also that's going to help you out a ton. So yeah, real quick, with where you're currently at, like 9th grade, right? Being a catcher primarily, this is where your pop time is going to be one of the things that probably like defines you, right? Or you feel like it's defining you. That doesn't necessarily need to be the case. I will say when it comes to, let's do this. When it comes to arm velo and pop time, these two are interconnected, as you can imagine, right? So if we can get this up to like a 70, 5, which would be great maybe in 1 or 2 years, that's very, very possible, dude. Like I do want to put it out there that is 100% possible. That pop time could get down to like a 197, and those two are connected now. Now the next goal would be like an 83 to maybe 85, right? Somewhere in that range, and that's going to help you get that down to like an 8, right? And that's where the money's made, right? That's where college commitments will happen and things like that. So that's talking about arm strength and pop time. For you, 60 dash isn't going to be the most important thing, but I would probably want you to get that, throughout these next couple of years, probably down to like a 7.5 at the very bare minimum. Not saying that that is like what you absolutely have to do. I would probably just say that's going to be in the safe zone for you as a catcher. Eggs velo as a 9th grader, I would say 70 is fairly low, just because I like to think about some of the freshmen that I've worked with, and some of the freshmen I've worked with literally have had like 94 mile an hour eggs velo. Not saying that that's common, but it is common when we develop the right way using a structured workout program. So I would probably want this, even though you're still a freshman, dude, I would still want that to be like 86, somewhere in that range. So that would be where we need to be focusing on more rotational movements, which is going to help you out tremendously, dude. The way that we train for baseball is different for any other sports, and the reason for that is because we need to rotate a lot faster in everything that we do. So that's what I would be focusing on, is just making sure that you have that understanding of wanting to get after it, and getting after it, most importantly, the right way. So yeah. Let's see how we do this. Creator updates, roundup. What's up? How are you doing? Declan, how we doing? How we doing? Hope all is well. Declan, if you want me to review some of your numbers, go ahead and drop them down below. I'm going to force you into it a little bit more, Declan, because I'm going to write your name right here. And you're going to comment some of these metrics, so that way we can understand where you're at. What's going on there? Declan, give me some of your numbers, man, so that way we can go over your current situation. I can help you out, understand where you're at, where you're trying to go, and what the focus needs to be on, my man. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. I like the look. For those that are curious, I built that earlier today. Took me a lot of time. It took me a lot of time. All right, we will move past Declan just because we had another individual. We got OJR. Or Max. Sorry about that. So we got Max. Outfield. 1B, left-handed pitcher. Cool. Junior. Exit below 97. That checks. Arm below 84. Needs work. 60, 72. Okay, I'm not going to necessarily put a check or anything. So yeah, I mean, with where he's currently at, being in the outfield primarily, first base because he's a lefty. Of course, he's a lefty. He should also be pitching as well. Yeah, arm velo. This is where, like, if he can get that up even just a few miles an hour to like 87, this is where he can become elite. If he has more onside run, if he is a crossfire, right? There's other ways to provide value. If he's a vertical induced guy, these are all areas that a lefty becomes like very unhittable. So this is where we would want to like prioritize our stuff, not necessarily just the velo, because our Friday night guy at NC State, he was about 5'10", 150 pounds. He threw about 86, 87, and yeah, he was our Friday night guy. Didn't throw hard, but he was a lefty, and he was a 3-pitch mix that could absolutely dominate. So his exit velo 97, that's good. That checks the box as a hitter. So if we're working as like an outfielder or a first baseman, like hitting can be our tool, right? 60 dash, that we want that to be ideally sub 7 second if possible, right? So not gonna say it's like far-fetched, especially if he's an outfielder or first baseman. Like he might be on a little bit more on the bigger side. That's okay. If he's more of like a center fielder, this is where we want that down to like a 6'5", 6'6", right? If he's more of a corner outfield guy, that's where his power numbers are going to mean a lot more, especially when it comes to more playing time and things of that nature. So that's just something to keep in mind. You do want to prioritize basically the playing profile. That's something that a lot of people just don't truly focus on, like really at all. So yeah, hopefully that helps. But yeah, Declan, it looks like you hopped away. No biggie. But yeah, I'm liking the setup too. On vertical, it looks pretty cool in my opinion. It kind of looks like short though. I want to like maybe zoom in more. Maybe I just do this. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's what I do. That's what I do this for, guys. I want to make sure that you guys get some good quality guidance, which is what it's all about. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, that doesn't look terrible. Anyway, guys, I'm probably gonna end this live here shortly, just because I have been live for a little while now, just about an hour. I was live for like 2 hours earlier, and I'm learning more and more about how to do these lives. I'm gonna be honest with you, because it's not easy at first. You have to kind of like always be talking to the chat, things like that. It's not super easy, but it can be super fun also. Like that's one thing I want to keep reminding myself for, is like, this is fun, this is enjoyable, and it gives you guys that understanding of like what needs to happen, right? We got QR1, QR2. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I need to change this back maybe. All right, if there's no other comments or anybody looking for some help, not a big deal. I'm just gonna hop off probably, unless one person has one last question, and then we will stop it from there. So yeah, if there's one more question, I will get that going, and then we will end the stream there. Can you do my feedback? Yeah, Pat, just comment the numbers and I'll do it right now for you, dude. You're going to be the last one, though. I'm just going to let you know because I just said I'm only going to do one more. And I've been live for about an hour. So, Pat, yeah, go ahead and drop all of your numbers, your grade. You can do them one by one if it's quicker, so that way I can kind of write them down also. So, yeah, go ahead, Pat. Give me your grade, your position. Just do it like one by one. Just put like ninth. Shortstop, whatever the case may be, and I'll understand everything, especially if you follow along with the format that I have listed as well. Yeah, Pat, go for it. And then we're going to stop the live, unfortunately. Waiting on you, Mr. Pat. Oh, you might need that. All right, Pat. Okay, sophomore. So that's 10. Utility, middle infield. So I'm going to give you a little nugget. Just put shortstop, second base. If you're middle infield or utility, that's just going to put you in the middle of the field. You always want to be in the middle of the field because middle of the field equals athletes. Infield, 92 X velo. Oh no, 92 EV. We got 82 arm velo. We got 7 second 60. So, dude, 7 second. That's awesome. Yeah, so that checks the box, dude, especially being in 10th grade. That's really good. It also aligns with the position and the playing profile that you are. As far as arm velo right now, 82, it's nothing crazy. I will say, like, for 10th grade, you're kind of right there in the middle of the pack, dude. You can make big gains, and obviously that's going to help you out tremendously in the recruiting process. Like, for example, junior year, you should probably get, some level of a goal around New Year's of your junior year. You want to be probably around like 86, maybe 87. That's going to help you out a ton with the ability to grow. But right now, I think that checks the box. Eggs velo 92. I'd say, like, to feel really comfortable, I would start aiming for like 95 plus, especially off the tee with a wood bat. But for the most part, checks the box right there, dude. So, like, I'm curious, like, what is it that you're looking for some help in? I mean, are you just trying to get like a gauge on where your numbers need to be, or what's going on there? Because ideally, like, your numbers are pretty solid, especially as a middle infielder. I will say, like, be careful by saying that you're a utility player, and that goes for anyone, right? If you say that you're a middle infielder or a center fielder, or I can play first base and things like that, like, that's great, but don't start off by saying you're a utility player, because that's going to kind of like put you, let's just say, like, this is the best person and this is the worst, right, on the team, right? If you are a shortstop, you're probably the best, right? If you're like maybe a third baseman, probably one of the best. If you're a catcher, you're one of the best. If you're like a utility, it's like right field and then like utility. It's like he doesn't have a position, right? So we'll just place him wherever. I'd much rather you be one of these, because that's going to psychologically put you in the area of, he knows his position, he knows what he's trying to get good at, and things of that nature. So thank you so much. My goal is to make varsity this year, and I'm continuing to grind in the weight room. Dude, Pat, if you need some help, hit me up, text me. not necessarily text me, but DM me the word college, dude. We can have a quick little conversation on if you'd be a good fit for the Triple Play program. That's my program. It's a one-on-one mentorship program. So if you want me in your corner, if you want me in your son's corner, giving you basically one-on-one guidance on things of this nature, click the link in my bio. Maybe, talk to your parents a little bit about what happened today as far as hopping on this live and having a good time and getting your questions answered, because I definitely enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well. But like I said, guys, that was going to be the last one. Pat, nice meeting you, and check out the Triple Play. It's in the link in my bio. It's going to be a quick 5-minute explainer video, and if you guys are interested, schedule out that Zoom call and we'll go from there. But either way, guys, take care. And